Okay, so we have got 90 packs of Strixhaven. This has cost me just shy of 100 euros. I know I'm putting money into the arena and then moaning about it, but don't forget I'm going to be making content on arena anyway. I am basically trapped within this system. Currently, we have 2 entire mythic rare wildcards and 0 rare wildcards. So what we're going to do is crack these 90 and we're going to see how many wildcards we've got left, and then we're going to have a little look at our mystical archive completion as well to see how many copies of Faithless Looting we've got, for example, and other similar cards. Okay, here's the first 10. Okay, we got some rare wildcards there. We went up to 3 and we got Teferi's Protection here. Wait, is this historically legal now? Just check it. I keep forgetting which ones are and which ones aren't. Yep, this one is now historic legal. I don't believe it took the rare slot of that pack. I think you get it in addition. Let's crack 1 and see, actually. So this is just 1 pack. Yeah, we got a mythical archive here. Eliminate. And then we've got our draconic. Now I've got odd packs to open. Shit. 10 more. We're filling up this bar here. Oh, we're up to 5 rare wildcards, and we opened a mythic rare wildcard, which is the second most desirable card in Arena because rares are more valuable because everything is rare now. Oh, I got a different art growth spiral. Yeah. 10 more. Opened our first time walk. We're up to 6 rares, 5 mythic rare wildcards. I started with 2 mythic rare wildcards, didn't I? Some more. I guess it just shows you these if they're more exciting than the rare. I don't know how it prioritizes it on this screen, if I'm completely fucking honest with you. Actually, I've never seen this card before. I think it had too much text, so I just stopped reading it. Okay, next 10. Okay, load more beautiful artwork. Mark Tedin. Oh. I love how it feels classic but new as well when Mark does recent cards. People shitting on like the card from Double Masters are just fucking idiots. Okay, we're up to 8 rares. Okay, next 10. Got a Day of Judgment, got a Weather the Storm. Didn't even realise that was a mystical archive. That's interesting to go into historic. Next 10. Inquisition. This is one of my favourites. I love how, like, in theme it is for magic. Like, we know this is Kozilek, but then you've got this, I don't even know what it's called. I'm going to say Doctor Strange and sound like a right simpleton, but the Doctor Strange multiple arm thing. Next 10. We get a Crux of Fate. Okay, we're now up to 13 rare wildcards. We're double digits, so I feel like that's good, but I've also just spent 100 euros, so that's great. I mean, we are getting a lot of rares from the set, don't forget, and we are getting these cards. So, for example, if I want to play Crux of Fate in Historic, I now have a copy of it. So we've got to remember, I'm not just opening these packs for just the rare mythic, or mythic wildcards. Next 10, we get a mythic wildcard. I haven't opened a single rare wildcard yet. I don't think I have. Right, we're now down to just singular packs of 9. This is not to pad the runtime of the video, but it's because I wanted to see the composition. Here we go. Defiant Strike here in this extra slot. And we get our rare as well. I'm looking forward to seeing if we get rare mythics in this slot. I assume we do. I'm pretty sure these are in just a normal slot. I've got a common wildcard and an uncommon wildcard, but I've got an abundance of those fucking things, so I don't mind so much. Next pack, here we go. Lawhold Commander, the rare slot. Oh, okay, so it swaps them around when this is of a higher rarity. There's Chaos Warp at Mythic Rare. Cool. I would have preferred just a wildcard, honestly. Which is funny, right? It's like a catch-22, you can't win. I'm moaning that these are constructible via wildcards at higher rarities than they should be. Like, this should be a rare from the commander decks. But I'm also complaining that I'm opening them instead of the wildcards. You literally cannot win. Maybe that's an indication that the economy is completely fucked. Negate it, uncommon, basic conjuration, strategic planning over here, rushed rebirth, adventurous impulse, and a Cody, everyone's favourite 5-colour commander for the next month or 2. Mythic legendary Hoffrey Ghostforge. Cool. Mythic legendary Extus Auric Overlord, who becomes the blood avatar. I didn't even talk over that pack, I just let it go. I've tuned out a little bit. Now, can you actually look at Mystical Archive only? You can. So here we go. Mystical Archives. We've got 1 God's Willing, 3 fucking Divine Gambits, which is just an insult, the fact that it's actually in these packs. Gift of Estates times 1, 4 copies of Revitalize, a copy of Teferi's Protection, a copy of Day of Judgment, a copy of Brainstorm, now legal in modern. Sorry, in historic, not modern, not legal in modern. So we're going to just 3 wildcards to the craft Brainstorm. And as someone who plays a lot of Magic, I'm going to have to do that at some point. So that is frustrating. So we opened 1, but 3 of our 15 rare wildcards that we've got. I have 90 packs of Magic the Gathering Strixhaven School of Mages. Yeah, 3 of them's going to go into Brainstorm. Historic is looking expensive in terms of trying to keep up with it. Opt, 2 copies, don't care too much about that. We've got loads of copies of this. Memory Lapse, 1 copy. So Memory Lapse again is a new card to Historic. We only got 1. Is it going to be super playable? I think it's going to be at least moderately playable, so we're probably going to end up crafting some number of those. Basically, any of the rares are new to the format. Any of the uncommons already existed, essentially. Negate already existed, don't care. Strategic Planning already existed. We've got 4 negates, 3 Strategic Plannings, the ones we didn't need. I mean, the art's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but we already had them in terms of playables. Compulsive Research, we got 1. So if that's a card that we're going to need, we're going to craft more of those. Whirlwind Denial, we didn't care about that, but we got 3 of those. The one we did care about, we got 1 of. Tetra's Gambit. We care about Time Warp as well. Got 1 of. It's mythic, fair enough. Mind's Desire, it's going to be playable, let's be real. 1 of. Duress, already existed, don't mind. Inquisition, didn't already exist, only got 1 of. Village Rights already existed, got 3 of it. Agonizing Remorse already existed, got 2 of it. This is very interesting pattern. I mean, it's completely anecdotal, right? But here's a Doomblade, didn't already exist in the format. We got 1 of it. Eliminate, already exists in the format, got 4 of it. It's almost like the uncommons are more common than the rares. So the rarity upshift not only fucks you in what wildcards you need, but also in the frequency with which they show up in the fucking packs. Tainted Pact, 1 of it. Tendrils of Agony, 1 of it. Fuck me. Crux of Fate, 1 of it. Claim the Firstborn, because it's an uncommon, of course, we got 3 of it. Faithless Looting, a rare, for God knows what fucking reason, because it should be a fucking common, we got 1 of it. So there you go, between Brainstorm and Faithless Looting, like absolute fucking pillars of this format now, and you know it. That's 6 of my 15 rare wildcards I got out of $90. Oh, the Mystical Archives. Not only are driving pack sales RL with beautiful alternate art collectibles, and if I'm honest, that's kind of where I want the collectible market for Magic to go. I don't want staples to be behind paywalls. I don't want fucking fetch lands to be used as reprint equity to force people to buy these fucking things. It should be this sort of stuff. The collectible, the alt frames, the beautiful artwork, even if it's divisive as fuck. This is rinsing you on Arena. This is absolutely fucking rinsing you on Arena, and it really pisses me off. Infuriate, 2 copies, uncommon. Shock, didn't care about that. 4 copies, of course, because it's an uncommon, so it's more common. Increasing Vengeance, a mythic rare, got 1. Thrill, we got 3. Chaos Warp, we got 1. Stone Rain, we got 1. Because obviously that's a card that we may be seeing play in Ponzo and such. Abundant Harvest, oh, is that a rare we got 2 of? Fucking sign me up. Value. It's also a card we probably won't see any play. 2 more uncommons, 4 and 3. Rare 1. Rare 1. Uncommon 2. I mean, I'm not going to stress this any further. It's obvious why this is happening. Because, well, like I said, uncommons are more common than rares. But I'm just illustrating the point that we already have Cultivate in our collection, right? If I take off filters, just as an example here, I already have 4 copies of this from M21. So whilst I do want to play with the new art and the new frames because I think they're stunning, although this is probably one of my least favourite of the lot, and that's not just because it's made by Jason Felix, but I don't need more copies of this. I don't need more copies of this. But I do need more copies of all these rares and mythics, and they're the ones that I got fucked over for. Anyway, that was just a little tidbit as I crack my packs to start brewing for Historic and making content around Historic. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you disagree? Am I somehow fudging this? Am I somehow not thinking about this in the right way? I'd love to hear it. Or was the arena economy really taking the absolute fucking piss when it comes to Historic? I'll see you soon. Ta for now.